Please join me in welcoming the 20th head basketball coach at Mississippi State, Ben Howland.
When I looked at Mississippi State as a job opportunity, was a chance to win. And they've had really good success here when you look at the past quarter century during both Richard Williams and then Rick Stansbury's tenures here. And you look at, the people like basketball at Mississippi State. They have a tradition of having success. And those two coaches went to a number of NCAA tournaments. Richard took the team all the way to the Final Four in '96. Rick Stansbury, as the head coach, was in the tournament 6 times in his 14 years. And so where they've had success before, you can have it again. And, for me, I want to get a chance to win.
Coach Howland, he got a lot of respect and a lot of accolades. And you just come in and want to listen to him every day.
He's the man and he's passionate. I think he's a great coach. He's just all about getting better and just giving it your all.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's have good intensity getting ready here for our game. All right, about 48 hours from right now. All right. All right, we're going right man in the middle right away right now. Here's what I want. Down there at that end on that side. Coach Ziegler, you're down there with Gavin, Eli, and Johnny. Travis, Eric, and Jet on the other side. Right here, Reggie, IJ, Malik with Coach McCray. Right here, Q, Fred, and Chicken. Donovan, you're having the ball. Full speed. All right. On the whistle, 20 seconds. Let's go.
My reason for getting back into coaching is what I've done my whole life. I mean, it's such a blessing to be a coach and to have the relationships with your staff and with your players. And I enjoy building a program. This is my 4th different head coaching position. So this is a great opportunity to coach in the SEC is truly special because it's such a great league with so many outstanding teams and coaches, and tradition and history of college basketball is very strong in this conference.
Hey, that's why we're doing this right now. When they dump, everybody listen. When I feed the post, what's my man gonna do on Wednesday? Double Gavin, that's the game plan.
How I coach is it's very fundamental based. I mean, I believe in fundamentals, the old school, fundamentals. And when you look at the best players in the game, they're playing with great fundamentals. Learning how to play efficiently, learning how to play low, learning how to pass the ball and see the floor, learning how to dribble the ball low. Everybody's got to learn how to play lower. The game's played low with your knees bent.
Work, Chicken! Good. Well, play low, Fred. Play lower, Fred. You got a triple threat, Fred. That's right. That's right, Fred. Better. Everything's down here. The fire up you are, the easier you are to defend.
He's very honest, and he makes sure that you know exactly what he means. Like, if he says something, he gonna stop everything and everything around it and look at you and make sure that you're looking at him and literally tell you what to do detail by detail and how he mean it and how he wants you.
One more time. One more time. Same play.
Ultimately, it's about playing good defense. And night in, night out, the thing you control most is your defensive intensity and your defensive effort. And so that's going to be, I think, the cornerstone of our program moving forward.
What's the number one stat I'm going to look for every day after practice? And yesterday, Fred had 7, Q had 6, he had 9, you had 1, you had 1, you had 3, you had 6. That's it. You had 1 or 2. I mean, so Fred, though, we got to block out as the 4, but you're going to play some today. Where's Fred? All right, in the zone. You got to block out with your butt. We can't just block out pushing, face guarding. We got to be right here with our butt into the man so we can see the ball with our hands up.
You're always trying to prepare for what you're going to see in SEC play, and so we, had 12 games this year. And we were 7-5 in the non-conference, and had some ups and downs. And early on, we had a very early tournament in Puerto Rico against really good teams, and had our opportunities over there. We ended up 1-2, but could have easily been the opposite of that, 2-1 with a couple bounces against Texas Tech. Didn't really take care of our opportunity late in that game.
We lost a couple games early and kind of showed us that we're beatable. So we I think we played pretty decent. We showed a lot of strides of being a good team at times. I think we played pretty decent in non-conference.
It was you know, where you learn in your feet. You're learning about each other for the first time and playing with one another and really playing hard. And you know, I thought that we finished up strong in the non-conference, and it really led us into an opportunity to have a win against, which is now the first place team, Texas A&M at home. An opportunity that we were right there with them and held them to 30% from the field. Texas A&M, I thought we had a great chance to win that game. I mean, that was a great opportunity for us. We had the 21-13 lead with the ball probably 6 or 7 times and couldn't capitalize on some opportunities to extend that lead.
Sword on the right wing, picked up by Admon Gilder, who's checked in. Driving, takes it to the hole, lays it off the glass and in. Start to drive down the lane, all the way to the hole, lays it up and in. Boy, what a nice drive and finish by Weatherspoon.
I just saw that we did a really nice job of defending and defending the first shot. Where we got hurt were on the long rebounds because they took a lot of threes, which is kind of what we wanted them to do, to keep it out of the paint and make them score from the perimeter. And we, you know, had to do a better job in that game to win that game of limiting their second shot opportunities.
Ready, stays on the dribble of the basketball, gets in there, takes a little jumper on the way and good from 14 feet. And the Bulldogs regained the lead.
Coming in, we had our strategy, and I think we pretty much did a lot, so we just had a little mistakes here and there that cost us the game.
They're ready, on the wing, gonna fire, on the way, no good. Tapped up and in by Weatherspoon. What a nice play by the freshman. Boy, Hogue wide open from the corner, and he'll bury it. Boy, somebody didn't get out and cover Hogue, and the Aggies will take a lead into the locker room of 3 points at 28-25.
They did a good job of coming back and taking a 3-point lead at halftime. We were up 44-40 at 10 minutes to go. A couple different possessions where we couldn't get over the hump. Still had our chances late in the game to get a stop and had the game tied with less than a minute to go, and then they came down and hit a big shot with 40 seconds left. 40 seconds left, the game was tied, so we were right there with them. But we expected to win.
We didn't give up. We fought the whole game. I think when we're moving the ball, the ball is finding everybody, we're a tough team to beat. When the guys holding each other accountable and, we just together as a team and we're strong, I think it's hard to beat us.
Give it to Weatherspoon, goes out and going to fire from 3-point range and bury it, but he's going to be too little too late. And he buries a 3, and the final score is 61-60.
I think they were really disappointed because they knew that we had a chance to beat a really good team, the first place team in our league, and we let it slip away.
Nissan's family of crossovers with intuitive all-wheel drive. See driving in a more confident light. For a limited time, choose Nissan Rogue and save up to $1,000 or save up to $1,500 on Murano. Get to Nissan, proud partner of the Mississippi State Bulldogs.
Let's go, make good passes, let's do everything. Let's be physical, let's match it. Let's go. Big on 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Road games, to me, is the funnest place to win as a team is on the road together, where it's you against the world. There's nothing that has been more gratifying for me as a coach and to have a lot of good road wins during my career. And that's what, really I think is the most fun.
Let's go! Hey, man, let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Family on three. 1, 2, 3.
We've got to do a really good job of competing. Compete on every play, all right? Compete and be tough. All right, let's go right now. Let's go.
Yeah, Arkansas has always been good. I mean, they have great tradition, history, national championships, 6 Final Fours. And they were very good last year. They finished second in the conference to Kentucky, and so they've been used to winning there. And we're right there with them.
And the Bulldogs get the tip as they tip it off and get the ball to the hands of Malik Newman. He misses a shot from the wing. A putback is up and no good by Gavin Ware. He gets it back and sticks it in, and a good hustle on the board. Can't get the shot back to Reddy, open and fires in and good. It tried to come out, but it stayed down a 3.
First half, I think we played good, Arkansas rarely lose at home. I think we were down 3 going to halftime. We played good in our zone. They got a few early threes, and we tightened down in the first half.
Long pass, running the floor. Fred Thomas gets the feed and slams it on the other end.
6 baskets, 6 assists.
Intercept with Witherspoon, the inbound and driving and laying it up and in his sword, and he draws a foul on the play. Ware tries to set up down low against Kawasi. Has the ball, fires it back. Witherspoon out front, fires a 3, and we're tied. Witherspoon buries one from on top. And then lost, thrown down the floor, grabbed by Arkansas. Shot won't go at the buzzer, and we go to halftime in a 4-point ball game.
I felt like our guys were down at halftime rather than being enthused and ready to come out and really, play well to start the second half. And we talked about that after the game and about never dropping your head and having a fight. And fighting, for 40 minutes and never, ever quitting. That's the thing that I want to instill in my players. You never give up. You never quit. You never stop doing your best. And, when you have that attitude, you have a chance always.
Inbound, and they knocked a pass away. Reddy gets it to Witherspoon, takes it to the hole and slams it. Starts to move. Gives it to the corner. Thomas out of the corner, fires and hits a 3. Big shot by Fred Thomas.
We just didn't come out and execute early, and they got off to an early run. We fought our way back into the game. I think we were down by 3 with 3 or 4 minutes left, and then they pretty much hit another run. We kind of got gassed and wasn't able to execute our zone as well as we did the first half.
We came out in the second half and didn't really seize the opportunity early and let them extend the lead. And then we had it to a 3-point game with 5:40 left and a 7-point game with 3 minutes to go and didn't get it done. And probably, should have come out of the zone because they made 4 3-pointers late in that game to extend that lead.
Bulldogs gonna outlet it up the floor. Q Witherspoon gonna take a 3 and not make it here with about 4 seconds, and that'll do it. He just sort of flipped it up there. It's all over, 82-68.
Together on 3. 1, 2, 3, together.
Kentucky really gets out and pressures, and they really play good defense. They really try to get up and down in their transition offense. So that's what we expected going into the game.
Everybody's talking out there when you're out there playing. Really having fun, talking, playing with one another, helping each other. Be aggressive, but be under control. Let's be solid, all right? 1, 2, 3, together. Let's go.
Right now setting up against that zone. Eulis penetrates down low. Pass intercepted by Sword. He wants to run. Comes down the middle. Gets in the middle. Takes the reverse layup underneath in and good. Long throw to Ware. Running the floor. Lays it up and in. And foul from behind by Marcus Lee. Back in the middle of Briscoe. Can't get in. Now for a drive and a offensive foul by Murray, who lowered that right shoulder.
start the game, we get out to 5-0 lead, and we started off well. And then we had 2 quick turnovers in our next 2 possessions, and that really let them get back in the game early. We had a chance to really extend the early lead. They kind of came out flat, I thought, and hadn't seen the zone maybe as much to start the game. But then they ended up taking the lead at halftime.
Bulldogs trying to go for the final shot. Moving it is Newman, pulls it up a long 3 on the way and good, and we go to the locker room with the Bulldogs down by 8.
We're on the road, we're at Kentucky, and just come out and fight. Just keep fighting and keep competing. That's the biggest thing for us. I think if we can compete, we can play with or beat anybody in the league.
Bulldogs will play it. Inbound to Weatherspoon, open look out of the corner, and he buries it. Here comes Sword driving, stopping, little floater up and in and good. Sword puts it on the floor, starts to drive it all the way to the hole, lays it up and in. Now he just took Euless all the way in there and jumped up and made the shot. Shovels it off to Daniels, who's checked back into the ballgame, gets it back, drives the baseline, takes it to the hole, lays it up and misses it, put it back in on his own putback.
The second half, we finally went up going man-to-man. We were down 20 and fought ourselves all the way back to having a chance down 3 a couple different times, and had a chance to cut it to 2 a couple of times even.
I think we played good. I mean, it was one stretch we was down, I think by almost 20, if not 20. And we fought back. With 5 minutes left, we cut the game down to 10, and we just kept fighting from there.
Curl stops, jumper on the way in and good. Big pressure shot by Weatherspoon. Bulldogs back to within 5. Bulldogs looking for a bucket with a minute and a half to go in the ball game, trailing it by 74-69. Reddy backs up on the dribble. Bulldogs got to put something in motion. Come out and set a screen. Here comes Reddy, going to pull it up with a jumper on the way and good. And timeout is called by Mississippi State, I think, and they do, as Reddy buries a jumper, and we have a 3-point ball game with a minute 14 remaining.
Everyone started holding everyone accountable for their mistakes and, everything like that. So it was more, well, I don't want to let the guy to my right or to my left down. So, I need to make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I need to make sure he don't let me down.
Bulldogs coming into the forecourt. I.J. Reddy off a screen, comes to his left, kicks it out to Fred Thomas, starts to drive, takes it in there, puts a floater up and in off the glass and good. Kentucky leads it by 6, 80-74. Reddy on the drive all the way to the hole, puts it up and it will not go. Rebound Kentucky, and this one's over. But the Bulldogs really fought. Now the long pass into the forecourt, only 5 seconds. Bulldogs not going to foul, and that's going to run it out, and that's it. 80-74.
I was proud of our fight, the way we fought our way back down 20 and gave ourselves a chance to win the game here in the last couple minutes. Had them on their heels. We were the aggressors down the stretch, and that was good. That was a good thing for our team.
I think we can't do nothing but get better and, just go up.
We come out, I think the intensity in practices has gone higher. I try to come out and lead by example on defense-wise, because defense, anybody that has the best defense percentage and statistics probably is winning. So I want to come out and try to just bring the energy defensively and get us going so the team can flow better on offense. I think defense turns to offense. That's just what we're doing right now.
I love playing in the hump. I think we have a great fan base, and I think they come out, and I think they do a good job of supporting us, and I think they one of the reasons why we've been in a lot of our games at home.
Our crowd will be back here. We'll be at home, protect the home court, and I think we just want to come out, execute, and get a win here at home.